East Lansing, Michigan. Michigan State's NCAA tournament streak under Basketball Hall of Fame coach Tom Izzo appears to be alive and well after it was in dire straits a month ago. Rocket Watts scored 21 points and Aaron Henry had 18 to lead the Spartans in a 70-64 victory over No. 2 Michigan on Sunday that seems to seal Izzo's 23rd consecutive appearance in college basketball's showcase. "You're damn right it matters," Izzo said. The Spartans, 15-11, 9-11 Big Ten, have won 5 of their past 7 games, beating No. 4 Ohio State, No. 5 Illinois and their second-ranked rivals in the span of 16 days. "I bet I never go through that again in my career," Izzo said. The Wolverines, 19-3, 14-3, closed the regular season getting routed at home by the Fighting Illini, beating Michigan State handily to clinch the Big Ten title and losing the rematch 3 days later. And Michigan might have lost more than that. Senior guard Eli Brooks hurt his left ankle early in the game at the Breslin Center and did not return in what potentially could be a problem going into the Big Ten and NCAA tournaments. Michigan coach Juwan Howard did not have an update on Brooks after Sunday's tilt. The Wolverines wrapped up the conference championship Thursday night with a 69-50 win over the Spartans, as Franz Wagner scored 19 points and Hunter Dickinson adding 14. Michigan's dynamic duo struggled Sunday, missing 4 of 5 shots in the first half and combining for 5 points. Both bounced back in the second half, as Dickinson finished with 12 points while Wagner had 10 points. Reserve Chaundee Brown scored 13 points, Mike Smith added 11 and Isaiah Livers had 9 for the Wolverines, whose last lead was 21-19 early in the contest. "We come here complacent, get blasted," Livers said. "That's just how it works in college basketball. They were ready to play today, and we weren't." Joey Hauser scored 9 of his 11 points off the bench in the first half as Michigan State led 30-26. The Spartans pulled away and were ahead 55-44 with 5:58 remaining and made enough free throws in the final minutes to hold off the Wolverines. "You have to be ready to play from start to finish, versus a team that," Howard said. "You won convincingly in your building, and now you play in their building. A team like that, one of the things that they pride themselves on is physicality." Watts had one of his best games 3 days after he was benched for much of the second half at Michigan after not diving onto the floor for a loose ball. "I was real mad at myself, not at the coaches," Watts said. "I know I could have played better and harder at Michigan." Watts said his mother attended a game for the first time in his 2 seasons. "She's not really into basketball and sports," said Watts, adding his mother calls him after every game. Izzo embraced Watts after the game and saw tears in his eyes, an emotional reaction to having his mother in the stands. "That was pretty cool," Izzo said.